We are delighted to introduce as our first speaker Marianne Petronella, the Director of Resource Management for the Department of Environmental Facilities of Westchester. Marianne?
As part of my job and also as a resident of Westchester County, when I attended the last Love 'em and Leave 'em seminar at the Greenburgh Nature Center, I was thoroughly impressed. And I feel that this is the way of the future, that hopefully more and more homeowners, landscapers, and managers of all sorts of property can start incorporating this program because it makes so much sense. It's just logical to support it. And you'll find that as you hear the testimonies and see the demonstrations that are going to be presented today. And most of you probably have seen some of my emails about how impressed I was with regard to this program. With Westchester County, I'm with the Department of Environmental Facilities. And my department serves as the state's designated planning unit for solid waste management in Westchester County. There's 43 municipalities in Westchester. And we pretty much are obligated by the state to oversee what's going on and to implement new initiatives, new programs, and to acknowledge programs that are doing well and to support different things. The state recently has a new plan on their table, and top of the priority here is more of a waste reduction. We've all been focusing on recycling the material that we generate. Well, we have to start with the state's now plan to look at it differently and make, once again, which was originally, waste reduction the priority in our solid waste management plan. And the challenge ahead of us is to try to get our waste per person down to under half a pound per day per person by 2030. So this is pretty much what we're up against, and for good reason. In Westchester County, I think we have a commendable program for solid waste management, but there is room for improvement when it comes to, largely when it comes to waste reduction programs. Here we have our typical yard waste set out to the curb. That's what everyone is pretty much used to, bringing it to the curb. A lot of municipalities are very commendable in their efforts for keeping the yard waste separate from the solid waste stream. A long time ago, we used to actually circulate equipment around to different municipalities, large equipment to help them conduct municipal compost sites. The equipment over time became too expensive to maintain. The labor to work these compost sites became quite high, so they did away with that program. And what we initiated, some municipalities have compost programs, I'll get back to that. But we initiated what's called the Organic Yard Waste Transfer Station Program. In Westchester County, this program works because of a lot of areas having limited land space, and it also has an economic incentive for the county and for municipalities to see this program work, because it'll cost us about $90 a ton to dispose of garbage. Well, half of that to collect our yard waste and to deliver it to compost sites. So there is an economic incentive in it. But there's a significant amount of material collected through it. As you can see, last year we collected 188,000 tons comprehensively in that program. And it cost us well over $7 million to manage it. So the more we can do to eliminate having to transfer, the benefit of it is that it's not going to this facility. Here we have the resource recovery facility that's located up in Peekskill, right along Route 9 there. Most of our garbage is delivered there and it gets burned. It would be silly to be burning our leaves in this facility, even though it's waste to energy. When you burn something, what's the waste product? Ash, and we have ash to deal with. So the incentive is to keep the yard waste there out of there and to divert it through the transfer station programs. But a program like this, if we could totally eliminate having to manage the yard waste at the curb, we would all benefit significantly. Managing the collection programs as well as paying the taxes for the collection programs themselves. This is a quote that I really liked off of the Village of Irvington's website. The sooner we start having everyone's leaves mulched in place and/or composted on site, the sooner we can start saving tax dollars and benefit our shared environment by eliminating the senseless trucking of valuable leaf resources. And we'll find out today how valuable those leaf resources are to be kept on the properties into another county, moving them into another county or community. So pretty much, seeing is believing, and I think this program has my department and my full support because it offers us all that opportunity. And I thank you for being here today.
Thank you, Marianne. Great, and that gives us the economic and structural background to where we're going from here.